Heather, Alicia Simms. I want to know about you. First of all, you are an Obie Award winner. They were like, listen, we just need to give Heather an Obie for all of the things. Rightly so.
I was so excited to do that work because I really felt like before then I really had very few chances to do comedies, and I love doing comedy. And so working with you and Jessica and Jay Bernard and Liliana and Lynn and Dash and Maya and just everybody. I can't name everybody right now.
Exactly.
But, it was such
Cherise.
joy. It was so cathartic because I had a lot going on in my life at that time. And so to be able to be in a space with all of you doing that work and feeling free and just making each other crack up every night, specific.
Yes.
And I guess that's one of the things that I miss and love about theater, that it's in the specificity of those moments that we get to create. And I love y'all because y'all all stay working. You stay working in the process.
Yes.
It's like, what's that moment? What is it?
Exactly. Listen, first of all, there was so many, in that production, there were so many shenanigans, us laughing at you in that wheelchair. Ultimately, stuff ain't really funny when it's happening to Black people, but because we're in it, we can laugh at the truth of it. So it's just amazing. And I see Jessica says you're a master at it too. Absolutely.
Yes.
Jason says he wish he had a chance to see your brilliance. You missed something, but I'm sure, Jason, you're going to get a chance to see more of Heather Alicia Simms if people are smart enough to see all of this Black beauty. So awesome. You were in Fabulation and you were in, by the way, Meet Vera Stark. Excuse me. They didn't ask me.
Listen, I'm telling you, grateful.
Yes.
I love Lynn's work. Fabulation just felt like home to me. It felt like Brooklyn. Because it was Brooklyn.
Yes.
But it was the Brooklyn that I grew up knowing.
Totally.
By the way, Meet Vera Stark, it fed me on many levels.
Yes.
Being a history major and loving that time.
It was so good.
Seeing Jessica be able to shine with that curtain with her face on it. It was just gorgeous.
Yeah.
And, playing with Cara. I would sit next to her and she would do that.
Exactly.
Every night. And I was like, I can't.
I know. Just all that brilliance and that beautiful Blackness on the stage. And, playing roles that we don't, necessarily always get the chance to play. But also getting...
It was a slapstick comedy,
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you do that? Because, again, how often do we get to play in a slapstick comedy?
Yes, absolutely. So y'all were dope. Now, I wish I actually had an hour with each of you because I feel like we could go on and on. But I want to start this Black Card Revoked game talking about Black brilliance. So everybody in the chat, I want you guys to play along too. So this is a competition, Heather, between you, J. Bernard Calloway, and Miss Jessica Francis Duke. And we're going to see who gets their Black card revoked. So the question is, who is Black, blackety black, and who just regular Black? Of course, this is all in fun. Black people out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. And allies, welcome to the party. All right, cool. So Heather, we're going to start with you. So Black Card Revoked, for those who do not know, is just a game of Black trivia questions. Some of them are true or false, and then others are majority rule. So I think for this, I would like for our viewers out there to help you guys.
Please
so let's
do,
see,
Crystalline said that she was triggered and she's got some anxiety around it. I'm with you, Miss Lloyd.
Exactly. Crystal, we got you. We got you, sis. Don't worry. You come get a hug. So there's going to be, even on the multiple choice, people can help you, but also there's going to be a category called majority rules. So basically what's going to happen is, Heather, you are going to answer the question,
Okay.
and then we are going to see what most of our viewers think. And whatever answer the people have the most between A, B, and C, and D is going to be the answer to the question. So that's going to determine whether you got it right or not.
Okay.
So if you say A and most people say D, you don't get that point, sis. You don't get that point. Hey, stay cool. Okay. All right, cool. So now let us start with question number 1. All right. I'm going to read these questions 2 times, just so that, you good. Great. This is simple. You Black, Heather, right?
I am.
You ain't going to get your card revoked.
That on my birth certificate.
Exactly. All right, cool. So question 1. The phrase Black is beautiful was coined in the 1960s in tandem with what iconic Black hairstyle? A, the afro, B, goddess braids, C, the crescent curl, or D, the jerry curl. Again, the phrase Black is beautiful was coined in the 1960s in tandem with what iconic Black hairstyle? A, the afro, B, goddess braids, C, the crescent curl, or D, the jerry curl. And Heather?
Well, I will say C, the afro on my head underneath all this hair. So it's the afro.
That would be good, Heather, but the afro was A and you said C.
I said just C, the afro.
Yes. Great job, the afro. Okay, good. Okay, you're doing good. Exactly. Number 2, in the 1940s, the socioeconomic value of what became important for Black people to succeed? A, where you lived. B, having good hair. C, passing the paper bag test. Or D, all of the above. In the 1940s, the socioeconomic value of what became important to Black people? A, where you lived. B, having good hair. C, passing the paper bag test, or D, all of the above?
Became important in the 1940s?
And it was a marker of importance. So no, it did. Thank you for that. It became a. Listen,
I would say all of the above. However, all of those things preceded the 1940s. But when Black folks came back from the war, they didn't get their houses. So
yeah, absolutely, it is the above. Hand clap for Heather. She's got 2 points. All right, let's keep it moving. Yes, Heather, the history major, as Maya said. All right. So number 3, who was one of the first women to wear a braided hairstyle in 1962 on the TV drama East Side, West Side? A, Diane Carroll. B, Cicely Tyson. C, Diana Sands. Or D, Paula Kelly. Who was one of the first women, Black women of course, to wear a braided hairstyle in 1962 on the TV drama East Side, West Side? A, Diane Carroll. B, Cicely Tyson. C, Diana Sands. Or D, Paula Kelly. And Heather, we need your emphasis.
I want to say Cicely Tyson because I keep seeing her with that beautiful braided style with the
I remember that.
East Side, West Side.
Are you checking your friends in the comments?
No, I need to phone a friend.
You need to phone a friend. They right there in the comment section. I see somebody said B. Anybody else? Anybody else want to help? So somebody agrees with you because with your answer to Cicely Tyson.
Yes, I'm saying Cicely because
somebody else says Queen Cicely, and that would be right, Cicely Tyson. All right, Heather. Cool. Let's keep it moving. I'm sorry, Black girl killing it. I would repeat the question, but we gotta move on. Don't worry. So this is a majority rules question, so I need y'all in the chat to tell us what y'all think. What's one piece of advice about acting that your family gives you at every family reunion? A, you need to call up Tyler Perry. B, you should tell your agent to get you more TV jobs. C, don't go up in these white folks' establishment embarrassing me. Or D, you need to, cool. Oh, you need to stop playing ghetto characters. All right. Again, what's one piece of advice about acting that your family gives you at every family reunion? A, you need to call up Tyler Perry. B, you should tell your agent to get you more TV jobs. C, don't go up in these white folks' establishment embarrassing me. And D, you need to stop playing ghetto characters. All right. In the chat, Jessica says all of the above. Penny says A. Anybody else? Let's see. Somebody else says A. There are a bunch of A. Call Tyler Perry or Oprah. Crystalline says B. She says tell your agent to get you more TV jobs. But most people say you need to call up Tyler Perry. Okay. And what do you say, Heather?
I say I've heard all of them, but recently it's been A. And then I say, oh, you got his number?
Listen. Oh, it's that easy?
Is it that easy?
Is that easy? Awesome, Heather. You actually got 5 of 5 correct, even though I should have let you actually answer before we check the comments, but it's all good.
I was going to answer A.
You was going to be good anyway. Heather Alicia Simms, you have your black card. Now we need to see if Jessica or Jay Bernard will keep theirs. Let's give Heather Alicia Simms a hand.
Thank you, y'all.
We love you.
I love y'all.
I think closing out, is there a role that you feel like you haven't been able to play that you would love for a producer out there to cast you in, or you cast yourself? You know
what? I would love to play Nanny of the Maroons. No one's written her yet, so I guess I have to write her. Nanny of the Maroons from Jamaica. She started basically her own country in Jamaica, but we'll talk about that later. But you know what? I'm just gonna put it out there. I want a leading role on Broadway. That's what I know.
That's right. It's done.
Because this is the thing. There are so many playwrights and directors who are so fierce that I could, sit here and we can sit here for another hour. Just talking about who have roles that are just sitting on their shelves.
Yes.
I want to do that.
Absolutely.
Leading role on Broadway.
You should. All right, it's already done. It's already done. Yeah. Let's give Heather
TV shows. Of course we want TV shows.
That's a word. That's a word right there. Heather, this was so much fun. Please stay on and play with us as Mr. Jay Bernard comes and we see if he can defeat your record. I know he can't.
Ask him about spades. He can't.
Will do. Love you, sis. Jay Bernard,
What's up? All the love you and Heather Alicia still be giving me, boy. The love is in this room.
Well, I'm rooting for everybody female.
Hey, it's all good. Hey, I hold my sisters up. I love my sisters.
Listen, we
Jessica,
need
Nikiya, and Heather. I love y'all.
Real talk in terms of Black men supporting Black women. I appreciate that. And shout out to your beautiful melanated wife.
Yes, Ruby Floyd.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right there. You see it right there? There she is.
Oh, yes.
Amen.
Cool. So, Jay.
What's up, boy?
Yes. So, Jay, you are like a star of stage and screen. You've done so much. Your Broadway credits, like I get tired reading them. And you also just booked a role on a sitcom called The Miss Pat Show. Am I correct?
Yes, that is correct. We shot the pilot last year. We still growing, trying to get these networks together and stuff. COVID, so we on hold. But yes. We shot the pilot last year, August 27th. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Joy Cooper. With the great Pat Williams, who's also a stand-up. She's a great stand-up comedian. Y'all got to check out Patricia Williams. Pat Williams, she's an executive and she's a writer. And I had the honor of being directed by the great Miss Debbie Allen.
What?
Yeah.
It don't get no better.
Everyday life. we all said, I'm like, man, I'm working with that. Like I got Miss Felicia. I got to work with her sister a few times. She's beautiful, just classic, just everything about her radiates nothing but positive energy and beauty, right? Yeah. But to work with Miss Debbie, oh my God, it was a dream come true. So yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Jay, first you are killing it. Now you know that we have to get into a little bit of Black Card Revoked, but you and I also, I just want to mention, we have had conversations. So of course, I'm an actress and a hair wig designer, and it's been my goal to give support to Black actresses and actors in the realm of natural hair. But you and I, we've shared the stage together and have had numerous conversations about actually Black actors.
Yeah.
In hair, that's a struggle too. Do you have any thoughts about that?
Well, I think what needs to happen, Nikiya, the many conversations that we've had about it is that everybody, especially our white brothers and sisters who work in the wardrobe department and working with hair and things of that nature, I think that they should all come together and understand that, our hair matters too. And because a lot of times they go to school and they learn about how to do wigs for their hair and costumes for their bodies and their clothes, everything like that. The situation we were in at a certain theater, and where with the people that was doing the hair there wasn't well versed with Black folks' hair at all. Yeah,
you had to wear a wig, so guys wear wigs all the time too.
Yeah, and it's dope. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Sam Jackson, our brother Sam Jackson, does it all the time, right?
Yeah.
But in this case, when you playing an iconic figure that I was playing, you would think that, hey man, they're gonna be on point with this cat. And when you looked at their front page, and they
I'm sorry,
Jay. I looked like a wet rat. I was so upset. I was so mad. But I learned so much from that because I began to understand how to govern myself accordingly and what I need.
Yes.
When I go into production, where I have to wear a wig. So it was a very learning process. I learned a lot. I understood what I needed for me and my hair and the stuff I need for the time periods, whatever the piece calls for. But as I was saying before, it would behoove all the designers to learn about all the ethnicities, because what we do on stage is a reflection of the world, not just a certain group of people.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? So if we're going to do that, then, do the homework on everybody. That's all I got to say about it.
Absolutely. Listen, I mean, there's so much to be said about that, even in terms of being in a production where you see where there are Black actors and white actors, and you see that the white actor has somebody coming in to get their hair cut, and you as the Black actor have to go down the street or to Brooklyn or to Harlem to the barbershop.
Get the receipt and bring it back, Like, come on. Yeah, exactly.
Come on. Yeah, exactly. So... Yeah, but thank you for sharing that, because I feel like hopefully that enlightens some people on just the things. We don't just get to come in and just do the work, study the role, learn the lines. We have to deal with this upon this, upon this. Being a Black woman, being a Black man. Now there's a hair issue because you don't see me. So thank you for that.
No, thank you for asking the question. And once again, I would say to everybody that's watching, please just do. Like Nikiya just said, we have to do 10 times more than what everybody else does. So in order to not put yourself in the position, you do your homework also. So when it's time to step in that room and y'all cutting up and chopping up and, getting the thing, you understand what it is that you need and what you want for the character also. That helps them to understand that, hey, this actor ain't just coming in here, sitting down, just playing his head. He's doing his work. She's doing her work. All
absolutely.
Art form, so.
Absolutely. Pascal just said white actors get haircuts in the theater. Yes, we have seen that.
That's right. Amen.
We have seen that. And you're right in terms of us. Yeah, listen. Thank y'all. First of all, Black people are the reason. Black actors are the reason I am a hair designer, because somebody said my name and then the other person said my name. That's the only reason. So I'm so grateful. Now that we have done the groundwork.
I acknowledge you. You are a fierce hairdresser. You come in my home and took care of my wife on a couple of occasions, and I appreciate you. You are the truth. You are the truth.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro. I so appreciate you.
Yeah.
And Stacey Sargent said we should be compensated for the extra work we have to do. Pay me. That's a word, sis.
Right.
Great. So let's get into this Black Card Revoked game.
Let's
to
do
see
it.
if you're going
let's do it.
beat Heather's record.
Yeah,
all right.
Now see, that ain't fair. You looked out for on that first question, though.
I don't know I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me now?
I only hear the sound of Black women in my ear.
Let me use my other dialect. Hello, yes. Might I speak with Nikiya?
Exactly. Oh, now I can hear you. Darling.
Yes, this is Jay Bernard speaking.
It's Jay Bernard. Exactly.
Can you hear me now?
Jay.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, great. Listen, y'all in the chat, help Jay Bernard out because he might be struggling. Okay, cool. Question number 1. What Black nationalist said, remove the kinks from your mind, not your hair? A, Marcus Garvey. B, Malcolm X. C, Stokely Carmichael. Or D, Martin Delaney. I'll repeat. What Black nationalist said, remove the kinks from your mind, not your hair? A, Marcus Garvey. B, Malcolm X. C, Stokely Carmichael. Or D, Martin Delaney? What say you, Jay Bernard?
I think that might be C, Brother Stokely.
Okay, cool.
Brother Stokely.
Okay.
That's right.
Is that your final answer? And do you want to check in with your constituents?
Let me check in with my constituents because I was teetering between Brother Marcus and Brother Stokely. I was teetering between A and C, but I'm gonna go with C.
Look at you, sticking to what you know. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
That's awesome. That's notable, commendable, but you would be wrong because hey.
I knew.
It would be A. Marcus Garvey, my brother.
Yo, I got to get a half a point on that. At least I said.
Y'all, whoever, y'all keep a score out there. Give him a half point, please. Give my brother a half point, because black men don't get no points.
JD laughing at me. Thanks, JD. I appreciate it.
You did think it was Marcus Garvey though. It could have been either one.
I seriously did. I thought Marcus Garvey first, but then in my mind, I just saw Brother Stokely. I don't know. I just saw him just speaking, and I don't know. It just evoked my spirit.
I know.
The spirit led me in the wrong direction, but I am okay. I'm all right.
Channel something.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's go to question number 2. Actor Sammy Davis Jr. and activist Malcolm X wore this iconic Black hairstyle, the conch. This men's hairstyle is derived from the word Congoline. In the film Malcolm X, we saw Denzel crying in pain, reenacting this moment of Malcolm X's life. The conch is a relaxer made from lye, eggs, and what other kitchen ingredients?
Come on.
A, milk. B, butter. C, potatoes. D, sugar. The conch is a relaxer made from lye, eggs, and what other kitchen ingredient? A, milk. B, butter. C, potatoes. Or D, sugar.
Come on, C.
Come on. Your answer.
Come on.
You sure?
I'm positive.
You want to check in with?
No, I don't want to check in. Is that correct, Miss Nikiya Mathis? Is it correct?
That would be correct.
Thank you.
It is C, potatoes.
She didn't even want to give it to me.
I know. The Black man got it so hard.
Yo, y'all got to work 10 times. I got to work 11 times.
Exactly. Exactly. But good job. I didn't think you were going to know that. Good job.
Yes, potatoes and hair. Yeah.
Yes. Crazy. Okay, cool. Question number 3. Whereas most hair products were targeted to women.
Yeah.
Oops, let me see. Whereas most hair products were targeted to women, in 1954, George E. Johnson started Johnson Products with a hairline targeted to men, with a product called Johnson's Ultra Wave. This product was A, a hair dye, B, hair grease, C, a hair relaxer, or D, a wave brush. So he started a hairline targeted to men with a product called Johnson's Ultra Wave. This product was a hair dye, A, a hair dye, B, hair grease, C, a hair relaxer, or D, a wave brush?
Oh, just from knowing a little bit about the pomade, I'm gonna go with B. Yeah, I feel like it's B.
Okay. Are you sure? Do you anybody?
The look on your face tells me
the
that
smile.
I'm right. No. It's the you did a okay.
I want to know. Wait, let's.
Grease. I think it's B. I think it's grease.
Okay, Stacy says grease. Alana says B, hair grease. Black Girl Killing It says C, a hair relaxer. Pomade ain't gonna give you waves. Yeah. Everybody actually says B, a hair grease. However, everybody will be wrong, including you, because it was a Johnson's Ultra Wave was a hair relaxer to smooth out your kinks and give you some waves.
Well, you know, maybe I'm thinking too modern day a little bit.
You
totally.
know
what I'm saying? Because, you know, when I did Sport the Full, you know, I said,
exactly.
You know, you put the grease on, wave your hair up, boom, put the wave cap on, bam.
But that's today. In 1954, I think we were still trying to assimilate a little more.
1954 was it?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't relay that part of the question.
I'm sorry.
That's all right, though.
I left that out.
You gave them the time period. You were specific.
I did read it.
1940, after the war,
you
all
right.
this kind of stuff. See how y'all
you right.
see each other.
It's a conspiracy.
What about the black man? Huh?
Listen, we know you got it hard, brother. We know you got it hard. Okay, cool. So now you have what? You have 1 out of 3 correct, but it's okay.
That's all right. I'm good. Hey, I'm learning something.
You are. Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
Gregory says, it's not about the information, it's about the knowledge of the information. Hello.
The knowledge.
Come on now.
You dropping knowledge, Jay. Thank you.
You know
now
what? We're
gonna go on to question number 4 if you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay. In the early 1900s, Garrett A. Morgan, black inventor, was the creator of a number of inventions except A, the Morgan electric stove, B, the Morgan automatic traffic signal, C, the gas mask, or D, the Morgan hair straightening cream. So in the early 1900s, Garrett A. Morgan, brilliant, was the creator of a number of inventions except A, the Morgan electric stove, B, the Morgan automatic traffic signal, C, the gas mask, or D, Morgan hair straightening cream.
It sounds like he's not responsible for C because I didn't hear his name in it.
Ah, interesting. And do you want to phone a friend?
Let's phone a friend.
Okay. All right, people in the chat.
Hello?
What do we think?
Yes. Yes. You think it's C also too? Yeah. I know you give up, Christopher. Jake, thank you. Hey, but I know look. Yeah, D. That exactly. D. Okay. Thank you so much, Wizzy. Rock around the winter. Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye. So I'm going to go with the electric stove.
Who's cheating on this thing? Who is cheating? That would be right. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought I was tricking you, bro.
Hey, y'all, look, right. I actually knew that answer.
Oh, no. First of all, you're brilliant, and as well as Garrett A. Morgan was too. He invented the automatic traffic signal, the gas mask, and a line of grooming products, including the Morgan hair straightening cream. Big up on that one.
And they need to give her more props with that red light, though. They need to do
that. Absolutely. You know, we've created so much that we don't get credit for.
You know what I mean? They always stealing our rock and roll. Always still. Just like Big Mama Thornton, she created Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog. Elvis Presley took it and stole it and made it popular. None against Elvis Presley, though. He's brilliant in his own right. Nothing against, but I'm just saying.
They want our rhythm, but they don't want our blues.
Come on now. They don't want to listen. Hey, we can't cuss on here. I'm not going to do that. Anyway, go ahead. I'm gonna quote Paul Mooney. Everybody want to be a nigga, but everybody don't want to be a nigga.
Listen, that's a word. All right, cool. So we are coming up to question number 5. And this is majority rules. So I need your friends to help you out.
Come on.
All right. Majority rules. When is a Black actor likely to change their voice? We talk about code switching, y'all. A, walking into the audition room. B, a theater gala. C, an agent meeting. D, a note session with the director. When is a Black actor more likely to change their voice? A, walking into the audition room. B, a theater gala. C, an agent meeting. Or D, a note session with the director. And let's get your answer first.
C.
And then we're going to see
I'll say
C, an agent meeting. All right. What say y'all out there?
I'll say C. I feel like it's C.
Okay. So
actually,
do y'all
you know what? The gala too though, they go neck and neck though. Because at a gala you don't really know folks. So you try to keep people, hello, I'm Jay Bud, and how are you, sir? Let me get some fried chicken over there, and some collard green. Yes, hello. Yes, I think you were so wonderful.
Listen. Wait, so what's your final answer, Jay? You said C and then you said B. Guys, do we give him that? Oh, somebody else. So Stephen Conrad Moore said B and C too. Okay.
No, see, there it is. I think it's B and C.
Let me see what most people say.
It's the gala and the agent meeting. Both of those.
Okay, doggone it. Do we give him a point for that, y'all?
Come on. You hooked up on number 1. You hooked up on the first question, Nikiya. Come on.
Fine, then.
Just think about that wig I had on the front page.
I know. We did a break. You right. All right, cool. So you get a point for that, Jay Bernard. Dope. So I think you have, am I correct, 3 out of 5?
Because she holds it down, and she's a history major.
I know, she cheating.
Hey, you know what though? Hey, listen, I'm not gonna hate on my sister's institution of higher learning. Come on now. When she went to go hook up, nah, I'm gonna let her have that because she's so dope.
Let her have that. She ain't got much else. Just let her have it. You know what I'm saying?
Anything I got, she can have it, man. Hey, go ahead on, Heather. You got it. I love you.
Dope.
You know that.
You so stupid. Jennifer, I want to close out really quickly. What is a role that you feel like you have not been able to play, but you would love to play, that people maybe don't see you as?
God, dog, that's a really great question. I just feel like, man, maybe the role hasn't even been created yet. And because I would love for it to be a play versus a musical. Plays only last so long on, the circuit of Broadway, like 3 to 6 months at the most or something like that. So okay, I'll just throw this out there just for now. I love August Wilson. I want to be able to get the chance to be able to play before I get too old. I want to play Boy Willie on Broadway if I could.
Dope.
I mean, that way it would be a revival because Piano Lessons already be on Broadway. But that's just one of the roles. But like I said, I don't believe that role has been created yet for myself. And if I do it, I would love it to be a play that can run longer than 3 months on Broadway because even Black plays don't last. Plays don't last long, period, on Broadway. But Black plays even less.
Yeah.
And I hope one day we just get to saying plays versus Black plays. But it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay.
You gotta preach.
You know what I mean? So, I can't lie to you. I'm not quite sure what role it is. I believe it has not been created yet, and when it does, I hope my stars are aligned. I have a great director and a great group of people to learn from because I never want to be the smartest person in the room. There is no ceiling. You know what I'm saying? And shoot for it. So, hey, that's my answer. I hope I got that one right.
Jay, we love you. You
right.
have lit up this live. Thank you so much for playing and being a good sport and for supporting Black women. And we support you, Black men. Real
all
talk.
All day, every day, sis. I got you always. I love you. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate the Signature Theater for doing this with you. You are dope. And I can't wait to see what Jessica gonna do. Now, Jessica, your turn, girl. Your turn.
Exactly. Let's see. Come on up, Jessica. Bye, Jay. Love you.
Love you, mama.
Sis.
I'm gonna fail. You got my public school education out in the public. Everybody gonna know. Oh Lord. Okay.
Don't worry. I'm rooting for everybody female, as I told Jay. You got this. Now we quarantine watching my TV screen, and I see my friend on there killing the game. How was that? How was that experience?
I mean, it was surreal. It was a dream come true sort of situation. You know my grind. You know what I've been kind of like pushing for, and it was that moment where I felt compensated for the amount of work I put in my journey. So yeah.
Yes, that's so dope. What was? Is there a favorite a favorite episode that you have, or some? Well, first of all, when I saw you in your hotel room with that wig off and those cornrows, I was like, thank you. That was for us. Like, absolutely. And the things that we do, what we wear, how we change our hair in order to assimilate, or because we need to look a certain way for the job. But in real life, I'm a cornrow girl from wherever. I'm a cornrow girl. And it was awesome.
Cornrow to either like this.
Yeah, exactly. Just rocking my natural texture. What was that in terms of the decision to do that? Was that in the script, or did you say, hey?
You know, I think we had so many conversations in the beginning about what Maya's hair was going to be. And it was a very refreshing experience. I didn't know what to expect because I knew I was, you know, one of 2 Black characters on the show. So I was like, I don't know how this is going to work out. And the head of hair reached out, and when I tell you that woman had it mapped out, and she asked me about my hair, and she was like, can you send me a picture of your hair? And I sent her like almost like 4 pages. Yes. I was like, this is my hair after heat, this is my hair in the Georgia sun, this is my hair after, because I knew I wasn't going to ever walk on set with this stuff being the same way. And when I tell you, she just mapped out this whole thing, and I think from those conversations, I think the producers and the writers were like, well, we got to fit this in somewhere. And so I got the script for that episode, and I was like, oh God.
That's so dope. And I love that they recognize the need to see you in that way.
Yeah, because I think it shows that there's another side of Maya that we just don't know yet.
Yeah, so dope. All right, cool. Okay. Let's get into this game, though. How you feeling, sis? You feel like you can be Miss Heather Alicia Simms?
Hell no, she a history major. Oh wait, we can't cuss. Okay, all right. I'm ready. I got this.
Okay, cool. So y'all can hear. Okay, cool. Thank y'all.
Can we go to like a different deck, like hip hop?
I know, right? No, we can't do that. We gotta stay here with the hair and stuff like that. So, question number 1. In 1971, news anchor Melba Tolliver was fired from her job at an ABC affiliate in NYC for wearing New York City for wearing what hairstyle on air? A, an afro. B, cornrows. C, a jerry curl. D, a press and curl. In 1971, news anchor Melba Tolliver was fired from her job at an ABC affiliate in New York City for wearing what hairstyle on air? A, an afro. B, cornrows. C, jerry curl. Or D, press and curl.
Because it's 1971, I'm going to say afro.
And you would be right. It is an afro. Absolutely. Listen, it was a sign of our resistance. So dope. All right,
too. The curl didn't hit right away, and then the braids didn't come in till, that's how I broke it down, like when things started up. So, all right.
You know your Black history. You know it. All right, cool. Number 2. This is a majority rules question. Now, which design element is the first thing a Black actress or actor, let's say, or actor thinks about when they book a role? A, the costume design. B, the set design. C, design. Or D, the lighting design. Which design element is the first thing a Black actress or actor thinks about when they book a role? A, the costume design. B, the set design. C, the hair design. Or D, the lighting design. What say you, Jessica?
I know what the answer that the game is going to say, but I have my preference.
Yeah, whatever you think.
I think the game is going to say, oh, it's majority rules.
It's majority rules. So whatever you think.
I think majority people are going to say costume.
Okay. So your answer is going to be A, costume.
I know hair. People think about hair a lot. I'm gonna say costume.
Okay, so you're going with A, costume design. All right, what say y'all in the chat? Wait, so hair.
Knew it was gonna be hair.
Wait, I feel like I'm losing it. Wait, for women at least, hair, it's all about the hair.
But I mean, I never really see a hair design in a costume presentation. You know what I mean? So like the design elements, I feel like in my experience at least, and maybe I've been blessed, a lot of times I got people that I can talk to and be like, well, what if she looked like this? Well,
No, you're right. I think what it is that the question is like, what do you think about? Are you thinking, I wonder what my hair, so not necessarily in the design presentation maybe, but what's my hair going to look like? Or what my clothes going to look like? Or what is the lighting design going to look like?
No, I'm always thinking about clothes first, but I knew that the game answer was going to be hair.
Totally. Yeah, most people are saying hair. So it's all good. It's all good. You got the first one right. So you got 1 out of 2. It's all good. You still in the game, sis. Still in the game. All right, cool. Number 3, Madam C.J. Walker is in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the first woman to earn a personal fortune of more than $1 million. She was also A, philanthropist who gave $5,000 to the anti-lynching fund. B, an arts patron who supported Black artists and musicians. C, a preservationist who helped save Frederick Douglass's Anacostia home. Or D, all of the above. Madam C.J. Walker is in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the first woman to earn a personal fortune of more than $1 million, of course, for her hair products. She was also A, philanthropist who gave $5,000 to the anti-lynching fund, an arts patron who supported Black artists and musicians, a preservationist who helped save Frederick Douglass's Anacostia home, or D, all of the above.
I know A is definite. I don't know about the other 2, so I'm going to say A. And
okay, cool. So let us.
Oh, everybody saying D. Everybody saying D. I changed my mind.
No, what? Y'all, can we let her change her mind? Can we let her change her mind? I don't know if you. Huh?
I changed my mind. Say D.
Are we giving that to her? I don't want Jay Bernard to come and try to beat me up.
Mind your business, Jay Bernard.
It is D, all of the above. Yes.
I'll take that one.
Dope. So, just like all of us, we're not, we have so many talents. And I think Madam C.J. Walker, she was dope at this thing, but she was so much fuller than just hair. Just like you and everybody else on this doggone chat. Okay, cool. Number 4. We're moving forward. A hairstyle with rich African roots are Nubian knots or Bantu knots. We know those. Bantu universally translates to the word people among many African languages and is used to categorize over 400 ethnic groups on the continent of Africa. These knots are also named after this people. A, the Himba of Namibia. B, the Bushmen of South Africa. C, the Maasai of Kenya and Tanzania. Or D, the Zulu of South Africa. So basically, Bantu knots are also named, they have another name. They're also named after A, the Himba of Namibia. B, the Bushmen of South Africa. C, the Maasai of Kenya and Tanzania. Or D, the Zulu of South Africa.
I need help with this one.
Okay.
Can I call a friend?
You can phone a friend.
Calling all the people in the chat. I need help.
Exactly.
I don't think I never knew that.
Actually, I didn't know it either.
Oh, if you don't know it.
I shouldn't have said that, huh?
Who knows the answer? Somebody else got to know the answer. I told y'all.
Yeah. All right, people. So Nubian knots are also called Bantu knots, but they're also named after this tribe. The Himba of Namibia, the Bushmen of South.
Somebody said Maasai. He said you need to call a friend and work on Google. Come on, Jason.
Exactly.
Everybody.
All right. So what do you think it is? You think it is D?
C. Majority is C. Some people said D. None of these people know it. That's what.
So what do you think it is between C and D?
I'm gonna say C. We need the education.
Okay. You say C, the Messiah of Kenya and Tanzania. That is incorrect. They are actually called Zulu knots from the Zulu warriors of South Africa. I think that's where I'm from. I think I'm Zulu. What'd you say?
Won this game. How about that?
Exactly. No, she helping you though. She helping you.
Thank you, girl.
All right, cool. So this one is just a fun one. And this is a majority rules one. What is the best movie comedy of all time for Black people? A, House Party. B, Coming to America. C, Friday. Or D, Harlem Nights.
Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Damn, the best one of all time. And this, I guess, majority people. Is this majority or is this?
Yeah, this is majority. So they're gonna, whatever you say, we're gonna see what they say. So the best comedy of all time: A, House Party. B, Coming to America. C, Friday. Or D, Harlem Nights.
Damn, y'all.
I know.
I'm gonna say the best movie plus comedy. On top of that, I'm gonna say Coming to America.
Okay, you say Coming to America.
I say Coming to America.
I see. Okay, let me see if what I see. One, Coming to America. Two, Coming to America.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Coming to America. Somebody says, Kazin says House Party. I can see that. Steven says Coming to America all day and night.
Yeah.
Crystalline says damn. Jason says Coming to America. Who that like that says Coming to America. Kazin says Coming to America. Oh, okay. And what was your answer?
I said Coming to America.
It is Coming to America.
Well, all of them though. I mean, let's take a minute. Like, that's how I learned how to act watching Harlem Nights. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do what Della Reese do.
That's real. Della Reese and her pinky toe getting shot off. You know, Eddie Murphy was like, all of them were funny, just genius.
Funny as hell. But Della Reese and Red Fox in that damn movie, it's unparalleled.
You know, it's so interesting though, because you know, I feel like I'm curious if there's anybody in the chat that or non-Black people who don't know these movies. I know I've been in situations where I'm talking about like an amazing Black actor that I love, and you know, some of our white allies are like, who's that? Right? You know, and often we're supposed to know all of the white, you know, the famous white actors. And I'm like, sometimes I just don't, because the people I'm looking up to look like me, and they're important to me and important to my culture. So I'm curious, is there a role that you haven't gotten the chance to play that you would love the opportunity to? A type of role, type of show, anything like that?
You know, Nikiya, I've been so blessed. I've been blessed. It took me a minute to even think of that as I heard talking to the other people, but something that people don't know about me is I'm a comic book nerd. So one of my big joys would be to play Vixen.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that again?
I said one of my big joys would be to play Vixen. And if you don't know who Vixen is, look her up.
I don't.
She was a Black superhero that basically had, she's DC. I think she's DC, not Marvel. Yeah, she's DC. And she has the ability to use whatever power from whatever animal she conjures due to this stone that she has. And I've been in love with her since I was a little girl. And I just love sci-fi. I love action. And I don't think people see me in that light. So she's one of my roles that I'm just like, if I ever, I would turn it on y'all on the fly. So
yeah, so
one of those.
Okay, so we're waiting for this. So producers out there, and Black producers, listen, because you know we're waiting for a seat at the table, but we can create our own too. Yeah. So we're moving toward that for you, and I think everybody.
Marshall, come on, Marshall, you know what I'm talking about. Sorry.
Oh, Marshall knows. I have to look up Vixen because I've never heard of her.
That's when my blurb comes out. That's when my Black nerd comes out.
Oh, that's so dope. Listen, first of all, again, we could stay on this thing forever. Is there any last thoughts you have, or just anything that's on your mind that you wanted to say or share
I mean, I love y'all. I'm thinking about y'all. You know, we're going through some times. So I just collectively, I feel y'all on a regular, everyday basis. I miss seeing y'all in the spaces. Hopefully we get back to those spaces sooner. Hopefully those spaces look and move very differently. And I'm just
that we move differently within them. You know, that we stand in our power.
You know, the thing about it is, I think my circle, which I'm so blessed with, we do. And I think that this is just giving us even more, you know, sort of strength to stand on. So I'm excited with what's coming out of this. And thank you for all that you do for the community. I know that Heather and Jay Bernard have both said it, but, you know, you lift us up in so many ways, from our crowns to our toes, baby. So thank you so much. I love you.
Thank you, sis. And you're dope. You are killing the game. And we see you on TV representing for us, and I know that you are trying to lift us up in all the spaces that you step in. So thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Love y'all.